Welcome
to
Those Two Chicks with a podcast. I'm Jordan.
I'm Emma Grace. Welcome.
We're doing it. I really
are.
feel like, guys, I feel like we're figuring our shit out. I really
think so.
do.
It just took us a few weeks.
It took us.
And then after this recording, we'll notice more things we have to fix.
Yes.
And then we'll be there.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Maybe. We don't know.
Yes.
And actually, you're going to see us in the same outfit for the next two episodes because we're recording two today, which isn't really our norm. Maybe we should have brought a change of costume.
Probably.
Yeah, but that's too much work. It was hard for me to even roll out of bed this morning, let's be honest. And I have a lot of laundry to do, so I probably wouldn't have had another decent shirt to wear.
I understand.
You know, mom life. Because I did not do laundry yesterday on Mother's Day. Wasn't going to happen.
I did.
Emma.
Well, I put it in the
on your
washer
first
and
Mother's
dryer.
Day.
I know.
That's just wrong.
I just wanted to get it done.
Yeah, well, that's fair. And we have kind of, I feel like it's going to be a fun episode.
Yes.
And maybe we did more research this time.
Maybe,
I don't know. I didn't really. I really didn't. I mean, I kind of did some research.
Yeah, I did a lot more research than normal.
Emma did more research, so that's all that matters.
Yes.
She's the researcher.
Yeah.
How should we do this today? Because I feel like Emma has more of the... Well, maybe we should tell them the topic, I guess.
Oh, giants.
Giggins. What did your thing say?
Gigans. Google translates.
What language is that?
Yeah.
It sounds like a toy that my son would play with.
Oh, yeah, I could
Doesn't
see that.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's giants.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about giants today.
How was your Mother's Day?
Good. I really didn't do much.
Yeah.
Which I think is the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I slept.
a relaxing day.
Oh, I do. Okay, wait. How was your Mother's Day? I'm sorry. I'm so ahead of myself today.
My husband made me breakfast.
What did he make you?
It was a German pancake, or also called a Dutch baby. It's very good.
Oh.
Very
What
good.
is
I
it,
recommend.
though? Like what?
It's like a fluffy pancake,
like
crispy
very fluffy.
thing. It's really good, actually.
That sounds delicious.
It was delicious.
Not a real baby.
No.
A pancake.
Yes.
She did not eat a baby.
No.
The Mother's Day, eat a baby. I do have one update for everybody.
Okay.
I took Pepto-Bismol for the first time.
I forgot about this update. Sorry, I had an eyeball
like,
itch.
You're like...
You know when you have a good eyeball itch, you just can't stop because
Oh my God,
so
yes.
good?
Did you know you're not supposed to rub your eyes?
Yeah.
What does it do?
I don't probably damages them, ages them.
Oh, maybe that's why I have so many floaters.
Wait, you do?
Yeah. What?
Does that scare you?
Yes, it gives me anxiety.
I had
But
panic.
do you have any?
No.
What the fuck? What's that like? Literally, I got so hung up on it. I've had it my whole life, but I got so hung up on it because I was like, that's scary. All of a sudden, because someone said to me, well, have you had your blood pressure checked? I'm like, yeah. But then I was like, oh my God, am I dying? But I've had them for a very long time. So does Lucas. It turns out, do you have contacts though?
No.
Oh, you don't?
I do wear glasses. But
Oh, are you nearsighted or farsighted?
far.
See, and I'm nearsighted. And so people who are nearsighted are more prone to getting floaters. Like a lot of people who are nearsighted have floaters.
My mom has floaters, but she
So
got
does my
them-
sister.
She developed them later in
Yeah,
life.
it's normal
thought
for
it
like
was-
older people.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, wait.
No, but like a lot of young people actually have them. Because don't worry, I've been Googling it because I was terrified for a hot second there. But no, like younger people, especially people who are nearsighted, can have them. And they like come and go. Like right now, I don't see any.
Right.
But like in the sun and stuff.
That's what my mom says when she's driving or something. Then
Yeah.
they'll just be there. And
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be so annoying.
But if you keep your eyes steady and like blink a few times, they go away.
Oh.
Just fine.
Did you name them yet?
No,
like
there's
you
too
should.
many to name.
I feel like you should.
I don't know. And some are creepy because some look like
Oh, look,
Like-
it's George Washington.
little germs in a petri dish. George, hi. And then some are like look like little shadows.
Oh.
So that kind of freaks me out.
I wouldn't like that.
No, but thank you for giving me my medical anxiety back because you're concerned about it. Now I'm going to be concerned again.
I know it's not anything to be concerned about. I know people.
No,
a lot of people
well,
have
sometimes
them.
it is.
Yeah, if they can
that's what-
develop them. But if you already have them, and I heard it's very common to have them. Like a lot of people do.
Yeah, and Lucas has a ton, so that makes me feel better. But but I hyperfixate on them occasionally, and that anxiety. What were we talking about?
Mother's Day?
Wait.
This will be fun editing and
Wait,
figure out
yeah,
how we
shit.
got to this conversation.
How did we get on floaters?
I don't know.
How did we get on floaters? Oh my God, I really cannot remember for the life of me. What were we talking about? Oh my God, I really don't know. I can't even think about it. Floaters. Pepto-Bismol.
That's what we talked about.
Yeah, but how did we get on floaters?
I don't know. But you took Pepto-Bismol.
I took Pepto-Bismol. I guess we'll go back to the main
For
topic.
the first time.
First time. Which, like, I knew some people took it, but I don't know. I didn't think that was that crazy.
I live on it.
I took it because I was shitting my brains out before my son's MRI, and I had to go to his MRI, and I had to get my shit together inside. So I ordered Pepto-Bismol. And I'll say, like, I have bad, like, medical anxiety, so I don't like taking medications. I don't like taking pills. It was hard for me to even get on my anti-anxiety medication because it just scares me. So whatever. I've never taken it. I got the chewables. Mm-hmm. Tasted horrible.
Yeah.
Disgusting. That was hard. Lucas was laughing at me because I was gagging, trying to get him down. Mm-hmm. I kind of wish I would have done the liquid because I feel like it would have been quicker. Like I was sitting there chewing on these two big ass discs. I just spit a little bit.
It's okay.
But I took it. Great. Helped me not shit.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
See, I'll take Tums if my stomach hurts, but if I'm having, like, a pooping problem, just bring out the Pepto.
Yeah, see, I didn't know, because my mom was always like, if we had stomach aches when we were little, or, like, we went to the doctor for, like, a stomach bug or something, they're like, there's no medicine to help you, you just gotta go through it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, anytime my stomach hurts, I just gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
Or, like, if I'm pooping, you just gotta poop it out. Like, I didn't realize that there's actual, like, medicine that helps with that.
I think my mom must have just been, like, a...
Maybe your mom was a pooper.
Well... Yeah, but I think it's because she had me, and I had so many stomach... I had so many stomach issues growing up, like, constantly. So she had, like... We had a routine.
You had, like, an arsenal of Pepto.
We did. It was Pepto, and then if your stomach still really hurt, you had, like, the flu or something, she'd always give us either Sprite or 7-Up or whatever. The carbonation just kind of settles your stomach. Yeah. So I have, like... If someone's sick, I'm ready.
That's nice. Well, now that I know, and they have kids Pepto.
Yeah, they do.
So, yeah, shit, I'm going to keep that... in handy.
It really does help.
Yeah. Well, my brother is a big shitter.
We should start a club.
With, like, IBS.
Same.
IBS girlies unite. Mm-hmm. And so he always, like, he has emergency Pepto just in his car. And, but I don't know, I just never really thought about it. And so I took it that day. Great. Worked amazing. Mm-hmm. The next day, I shit. It's black.
I've never had that happen.
It's black. I'm like, I just told you guys, I have medical anxiety. So I was like, I'm dying. And I started to feel a little woozy, and I'm like, here we go. Lord help me. And it was just horrible. And I was on my Google. I was like, getting into it. And then I figured out if you take Pepto, the sulfur in your body sometimes can turn your poop black or your tongue black, which that freaked me out more. I feel like I'd be really scared of that.
And I've had the tongue thing happen to me before. And that was like, 'cause I took it at night and I woke up with it. But if I take Pepto during the day, that's never happened to me.
I don't know.
But I've never had black poop before.
No, that shit was Pepto. Black. Yeah. And I was literally like, it was like a very dark green. And I was like thinking in my head, I was like, food coloring? Did I eat food coloring? And I was just like, go through all these things. But no, it was just Pepto. And the next day, my poop was slightly black. And then it was normal again. So
well, that's good.
So if you were taking Pepto for the first time.
Yeah.
And you're scared of black poops. Because you think you're bleeding internally. It's okay. It's just the Pepto. So that was my big thing.
And Mother's Day.
Mother's Day! Yeah, it was a good day. Lucas made us breakfast too, but we just had cereal. For me and the kids.
But that's nice.
But I didn't have to get it, so...
Yeah, that's all that matters.
I asked... Well, Lincoln, I was talking to Lincoln about making me pancakes, and he kept going, ugh, I don't know how to do that. Like, kept hitting his head, he's like, I don't know. And then he was, like, thinking... I thought we were done talking about it, and I was just messing with him. Like, I wouldn't expect him to make me pancakes. He's 5. But he was sitting on his bed, and he was like, Mama... Can we do the little pancakes that you make for us? And they're just funfetti pancakes that go in the microwave. They're in the he's like, they're in the freezer? And I was like, yeah, well, you could do that. And he's like, they're already ready? And I said, well, you got to put them in the microwave. And he goes, oh, I don't know how to do that. And I was like, buddy, he was literally like, I don't know how to do that. I was like, dude, it's fine. We'll be okay. But he was just so frustrated with me. I was like, What do you think? You think I'd give you those pancakes straight out of the freezer and just let you eat a hard-ass pancake? But no, buddy, I put them in the microwave.
Right.
Little 30-second, get them ready. So I didn't have pancakes, but, you know, then he said he would make me a craft, and he did.
Aww.
So he's a very sweet little boy.
Yeah, no, it was a very relaxing Mother's Day.
Yeah.
My husband mowed the lawn.
And your lawn looks great. I was going to tell you that.
Thank
your lawn looks
you.
really nice.
Thanks to Dan.
Good job, Dan.
I got a ring.
Beautiful ring. Are you wearing it?
I am.
It's very pretty.
It's my son's birthstone.
Gorgeous. Insert picture, close-up picture of ring. You're welcome. And, I mean, yeah, so I hope all you mothers out there, or soon-to-be mothers, many different things.
Yes.
And I'm not going to name them all because, like, trigger warning for that. But, you know.
There's a lot.
Happy Mother's Day. Yeah. And then what else? I think that's about it. Because I got to save some of my stories for next episode. That's the hard thing. Like, when we record 2 in one day, it's like I tell you all my shit right now.
Well, I think what's also hard is that we talk
every day.
Every day. So, if not every other day.
And if something funny happens, you're like the first person I message.
I know. So it's like, well, I was going to tell you that. Just act surprised.
Yeah. It's really hard to contain it. Or like, I kept asking her like what her topic was. We also need to know each other's topics so we don't overlap. But then it's also like, oh, tell me more about that. But you can't. You got to wait.
We've only had that in the entire year. I think maybe once or twice we've had the same thing in a list of stuff. So.
Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah. Well, then let's get into our stuff, I think.
All right.
Fun facts with Emma.
All right, welcome to Fun Facts with Emma.
Thank you. Thank you for welcoming me.
So, we have a weird one today.
Okay.
But it's
wacky fact today.
It came from me.
Yeah.
So I was brushing my teeth.
Okay.
As one does. I hope you do.
What toothpaste do you use, by the way?
I like to use one called Arbys.
Okay, because it looked very old-timey in your bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Like your toothpaste. And
it does
that's
actually
an
look very
interesting
old.
toothpaste.
Insert photo.
Photo here.
I really like it, though.
It looked cool.
It has a great mint flavor, but I always feel my teeth are so clean.
Oh, okay.
And I don't like a lot of toothpaste where I feel like an hour or two later
gritty?
they feel, and then an hour or two later I'm like, I could brush my teeth again for fun.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking for a new good toothpaste, so maybe I'll...
I really like that one.
I was looking at Hello Bellows charcoal toothpaste.
Oh, I've tried that one too.
Oh, did you like it?
I did like it. Okay. I didn't like my teeth always black though.
Oh.
Like, because when you brush it, the charcoal, it brings out the...
Yeah.
That wasn't
But did you feel
favorite.
like it got whiter?
Yes,
okay.
I did, and I felt my teeth were clean.
Teeth.
I am a coffee drinker, so I'm always very...
Sponsor us, toothpaste brands.
Seriously, please.
Sponsor us, let us know.
But I think I just have a weird thing with my teeth. I don't like them feeling dirty.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is, but it will bother the crap. Yeah. I have a toothbrush in my car just in case.
Ooh. Well, good for you. Great teeth health.
Thank you.
Here.
You know what it is? I've had one cavity.
Oh.
When I was a baby.
Oh, you've only had one?
Mm-hmm. Oh. But I'm very particular about my teeth. But my parents would make me go every 6 months.
Yes.
When I was younger. Mm-hmm. But my brother and my sister have beautiful teeth because they had braces.
Assholes. But you have very straight teeth.
Thank you. I've never had braces. And
Smile quick. Very straight.
Thank you.
Wow.
Natural.
Wow, yeah, and here's my
but
Bojanky, we had to move the cameras because I looked like I had 2 teeth on one side. No braces for me either, all natural.
But my siblings had braces. Yeah. And they're expensive.
They're very expensive.
I think my parents was like, Emma doesn't have to have braces, so you need to keep up with your teeth.
Yeah.
Well,
my brothers both got braces, and by the time me and my sister got up there, they're like, well, fuck teeth for you. Sorry, don't have 4 kids.
Yeah, they're like, you don't need them. So I was like, well, I guess now I have to.
I just only use this side of my mouth.
But here's the thing. You say my teeth look good.
They do.
But compared to my siblings, I look like...
Back to fun fact.
I was like,
oh, teeth.
Yeah, this is
We're
how
not
my
done
fun
yet.
fact.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, how is toothpaste made?
Oh.
Where did it come from?
Yeah.
It was bothering me, and I could not go to bed.
Okay.
Until I figured this out.
Yeah.
That's your fun fact for today.
Let's see.
So this is the history of toothpaste.
Okay.
I was up till like 2 in the morning, Googling toothpaste. That's my brain, though. I'm still pissed off about the pasta thing.
A different... I think you might need a sleep aid or something.
It's like the melatonin every night.
But who invented melatonin?
I don't know. Don't tell me that.
You're going to spiral.
So,
oh, my God.
The first toothpaste was made in 5000 BC.
Oh, good for them.
You wouldn't think so.
No.
Right? So, no, to no one's surprise, it's the ancient Egyptians that very advanced. Let's just say.
Way more advanced than our history books will tell you.
But you think like pyramids?
Crazy.
Of course they invented toothpaste.
Yeah, duh.
So, ancient Egyptians, they used ashes made from a burning mixture of ox hooves, myrrh, powdered eggshells, and pumice.
I was so worried you were about to say human ashes, honestly.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Good. Okay.
So, this mixture was more of a tooth powder. Which I knew tooth powder was a thing because I had a book that was 1904. It was like Life in 1904 history book, American Girl Doll.
Oh.
And I loved it. But there was tooth powder in it. I thought that was weird. Yeah. But that was invented 5000 BC.
That makes me like the feeling of that makes my mouth like want to pucker.
I think tooth powder still tooth powder today. Huh. It's more of like a, I guess you want to get rid of all the additives and stuff in toothpaste. But
well, good for you.
Tooth powder was very popular before toothpaste was even invented.
Okay.
So it was originally tooth powder.
Yeah.
But ancient Greek and Romans type of toothpaste were highly abrasive. It was made of crushed bones and oyster shells.
Oh my God.
I know.
Side note, don't eat oysters.
I don't plan to.
Okay.
They sound gross.
I saw a TikTok about how there's like... Getting off topic again. There's a bacteria in oysters that you can't detect, and it will literally kill you, like food poisoning wise, and it will kill you. So don't even
eat oysters. It just looks gross.
Don't even take the risk. Don't eat oysters.
No.
So.
And they're like, you gotta swallow like the whole like little thing,
fucking
slurp
gross.
it out. I'm like,
I always think of White Chicks where Terry Crews or whatever is like sucking on the oysters, and it makes me sick to my stomach. So, not an oyster girly.
Me either.
No. Okay.
All right. So 1800s, when it was a combination of soap, chalk, and sometimes charcoal.
Oh, whitening.
So they were used to clean. That's what they used to clean teeth. And like ancient toothpaste, those were also powdered form.
Okay.
So we're still not in the paste yet.
Yeah.
We're just in powder. So, it only became a paste if it was combined with water. So the powder would kind of turn into a paste.
Or would they just do like straight up the powder?
They probably just did the powder, but then they had water.
Okay.
And then they put it and it kind of turned into a paste as it was cleaning your teeth.
As you were doing. Okay, that makes sense.
That's what I interpreted.
That makes sense. Okay.
But soap remained a common ingredient until 1940s.
Sick.
And I find it disgusting.
Like
I guess like soap cleans your teeth, but it does. But I'm like
probably a little toxic.
Gross.
Yeah.
So this one's fun.
Okay.
So German chemists. I was like, so what was it? Like they had the products or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is in the mid to 1850s. That's what we're looking at.
1850s. Okay.
Guess what a common ingredient was?
What?
Cocaine.
It'll pep you up in the morning, ready to go.
Yeah, there's like cocaine, like shampoo and all kinds of crap.
Cocaine. Coke was in everything. Everyone was a cokehead.
And it was in the toothpaste for a bit, and then it got taken out. Oh. So by the 1850s, the first toothpaste, which is what resembles closest to today, that was developed by an American dental surgeon named Washington Wentworth Sheffield.
Wow.
Doctor.
Dr. Washington Wentfield Sheffield.
Yeah. What a name.
Wait, say it again?
Yeah, you were right.
I was right?
Dr. Washington Wentworth Sheffield.
Oh, I said
Wentworth. What? I think you said Wentworth. So he would actually use mint extract for the flavor. So that's how we get that part.
That's what we like.
So patients requested samples. At the time, it was called tooth cream.
I like that better.
I know, it's kind of
nice.
cool.
Tooth cream.
But it was that he began the mass production of his products because his patients really liked it. Yeah. And so Dr. Sheffield, it was then sold in the collapsible tubes.
Oh,
like today.
Yeah.
So he had such a mass production, he put them in tubes.
Nice.
And by the early 1900s, fluoride was added to prevent tooth decay.
Strong teeth.
And then in 1945, that's when soap was removed.
Oh my God, not until the 40s?
Which I'm thinking like World War II, maybe it was just so like
we ran out of soap, so
maybe
you don't get it
I don't know. I feel like
I wonder like, I wonder what that was like brushing your teeth with, like, something with, like, straight up soap in it.
Probably
very
awful.
Bubbly.
Yeah,
my kids would love
tasted
that.
Awful.
They want, like, the most bubbles possible. So they'd love it. Maybe put some Coke in there, too. Get them ready for their day.
That's what we need.
We need that. I think we should bring it back.
So that's your fun fact.
I love that. I literally never thought about that in my life.
You're welcome. Because I did.
Yeah.
How was this made?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, nice. Well, okay. I guess we'll go into mine now.
Yeah.
And this is, what did Jordan find online?
What is it this time?
So mine is actually, like, pretty horrible. So I was scrolling on Facebook, and somebody in, like, a morbid group, I think, actually shared a picture of a bunch of police cars surrounding an Arbys. And they were like, this is in my hometown. You guys have to read this article. Mm-hmm. So, of course, I clicked on the article. Louisiana woman found dead inside Arbys restaurant freezer. So, yes, Arbys does have the beef.
We have the meats.
The meats in the freezer.
Thanks.
Which I should not say. But the body of an employee was found in the freezer on May 11th. And her body was found in a walk-in, and everyone was like, oh my God, well, maybe it was an accident. It's never an accident with the freezer. I guess it's actually not that easy to lock yourself inside a meat freezer, which has always been
on TV shows.
That's been my biggest fear.
Yeah.
Never have I worked somewhere with a meat freezer, but I'm terrified of getting locked in a meat freezer.
It was an employee.
Yep. And the
employee of the month?
Probably not. The employee of the month is probably the one who locked her in there. Secretly evil. So they're doing an investigation, but they are saying the death is suspicious. But they did confirm Arbys does have the meat.
It's not funny, but, like, where else can you say funny.
That? I don't know. But it was just, like, wild. And that was in that person's hometown. Can you imagine, like, you're going to get a curly fry? And
or a mott stick.
I would never be able to go back to that Arbys.
No.
That's horrible.
My mott sticks would never be the same.
Arbys has the best mozzarella sticks.
How long was she in there?
A whole night. So she was probably like frozen solid.
Was that the cause of death, that she just froze?
No, they're saying it's suspicious. It's just happened last week, so they haven't said, like, how she died or anything, but
you're gonna have to keep tabs
suspicious.
On that.
I can let you guys know not next week, but the week after.
We might know by then.
Okay, I'm gonna save this.
Yeah, save it, because we need to know what happened.
Well, I did already save it. What am I doing? I'll just have to make
save
a note.
It again.
I'll make a note. But I just, literally all I could think in my head was they do have the meat.
Oh. I'm sorry. I wonder, because usually they're pretty out there if it looks like, a gunshot wound or something. They won't tell you all the details.
All they said was suspicious.
That's weird.
What if they did just lock her in there?
That's what I'm wondering.
Which is a horrible fucking way to go.
How long does it take to die in a freezer?
You'd be in trouble in hours. It says it would take about 4 hours to suffocate, as hypothermia should slow your metabolism and extend the period due to lower oxygen usage. So it could be a little longer, but they're saying about, like, 4 hours.
So it's possible that she did die in this freezer then?
Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, body found.
I was just wondering, I wonder if it's, like, strangulation and she was tossed in the freezer. But... if you're going to hide somebody, they clearly didn't hide her.
Emma.
What?
Now they're saying they don't think it was foul play. It was an accident.
Wait, what?
Yes, this was just updated yesterday. Now they're saying it was an accident. That's horrible.
So you can get trapped.
You can! My fear is legit.
They always made it look so easy on
television. Guys, you can tell how much I research my stories.
That's awful.
Sorry, it was an accident.
How did she get stuck in?
I don't know.
So she really did. I was wondering,
now I
wouldn't
feel
you
even
want to,
worse.
hide the body if you were going to kill somebody? No offense, but why would you hide it in Arbys?
When SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs did it.
And that's...
Do you remember when he put him in his head? He was in SpongeBob's...
Yes,
SpongeBob was like, ugh. It's like, Mr. Krabs is like, get the eyes in the freezer. And he's like, ugh. Walking to it. The nasty
I like
patty.
I like your Krabs impression.
I can't do his voice. Can you?
Oh.
In the freezer. Yeah.
Squidward.
Why did I was giving him a real accent there. I don't know. Mr. Squidward. In the freezer.
So impressions might not be in our future, but if you want to hire us.
But we do love Arbys.
We do.
I love Arbys.
We brought Mott Sticks into a movie theater.
You know what pisses me off? When people are like, who's keeping Arbys in business? And it's like, first of all, honey, have you had their Mott Sticks?
They're delicious.
It's me. They're the best.
My husband's also keeping them in business.
My husband too. And their sliders. Like, forget Dollar Menu anywhere else. I know they're a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
But literally the best, like, quick little snack.
You know what's actually really good, too, on their menu are their gyros.
Dude.
Those are good.
Lucas does not like those because I got roast beef in it before.
Oh.
And he said roast beef in a gyro is just wrong. But loves everything else. They have the best, like, chicken sandwiches. Fuck Chick-fil-A. Go to Arby's.
Good chicken sandwiches.
Man, now I want Arby's for lunch.
Sponsor.
Should we go Arby's? They're probably mad, though, that I'm going to talk about an employee who died in their freezer.
But
that's going to be a big lawsuit.
at least no one got murdered there.
True, but I feel like now they're more liable.
Yeah. What happened in that freezer?
Yeah.
That's really sad.
Now I feel really bad.
But it makes so much more sense. Because I was thinking, sorry, another eye itch.
It's okay.
Oh, that feels good.
Oh my God.
If you were to kill somebody, would you really hide them in an Arby's freezer?
No.
Right.
Right. Right. So yeah, that was what I found. I just thought that was crazy.
That is crazy.
Because I'm sure it's happened before, but that's just something you see on TV. But that legit just happened to someone in Louisiana. Yeah. So stay out of meat freezers.
Yes.
And we're gonna get into the meat of our episode today.
I can't say meat anymore.
I did not think about the freezer woman. I'm so sorry. Now on to our meat.
We're talking about giants.
And not me.
My mom used to call me a gentle giant growing up.
Well, so my husband's very short, as you know.
How tall is your husband?
5'6".
Okay.
Which, he lied to me, because he's my Tinderella. And I think we both kind of lied to each other. So.
Okay.
But also, I didn't realize how tall I was. I thought I was 5'6.5" for the long. How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Okay, and I'm slightly tall, shorter, or same height as you.
Yeah, maybe slightly shorter.
Slightly.
Yeah.
And
but we're pretty much the same height.
But at the doctors, they always told me I was 5'6.5". I don't know if because my foot's fatter or something that I'm taller, or what it is. Because how do you get taller in your 20s?
That's weird.
But so I always would tell people yeah, I'm 5'6", 5'7". Lucas told me I'm 5'8". He said he's 5'8". He's 5'6". And I know because I've taken that man to the doctor and they've measured him in front of me. Oh. So we meet. He's shorter. I'm taller. And I feel like it's not super obvious, but I don't know if it's because of his job or what, or the activity he does. I think his spine gets compressed because he'll come home and he's way shorter all of a sudden. And I don't get it. And so I'm his Amazonian woman.
That's cute though. I know a couple couples that where the female is taller, which is, I guess, rare.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not the norm.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think it's cute.
I love my little.
I like it.
I can just whip him around. You know?
I'm very tall.
Yes. Your husband's tall.
Yeah.
Your child is going to be tall.
Yeah. My husband's 6'1".
Yeah.
And I'm 5'9". So really our height difference isn't
not
too
crazy.
I just have to maybe look at my eyes up. But it's not a hi.
Yeah. I don't think
I like it.
Would if I had to
no
crank my neck.
That's what I was telling him.
No, I just have to go like this. So
I kind of like the.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my opinion.
I don't know. I'm not very shallow, so it didn't it's never really bothered me.
So. Okay. I have the origin of giants.
Yes.
Which might be a little boring, so I'm
kind of excited because I don't know.
You're right. I didn't know either.
I don't know about it.
So if you aren't interested, just skip it.
Yeah.
Go listen to something else.
Go away. This is our podcast. What do you... Fuck you. No, not that. Not that crazy, but also
Yeah.
We gotta do what we want.
Yeah. So here's the origin of giants.
Okay.
How much do you know?
I just realized my cup's really loud. Nothing.
Okay.
Other than I don't know. How much do I know? I don't know.
Okay.
There's that guy on, what's that movie? What is that movie?
I don't know.
Oh my god! What is that movie? The Princess, what is that? The Princess not the Princess Diaries.
Ella Enchanted?
Nope.
Oh, that's what I remember Giants
Nope. Oh my god. It's the movie with the guy and he's wearing like all black and he like saves the princess.
Princess Bride?
The Princess Bride! Andre the Giant in that.
Yeah.
He's not a real giant, but...
He was very tall.
Very big man. But like, just like old movies. Like that kind of stuff.
I understand. Okay, so in the ancient world, the word giant applied to the oversized, generally supernatural, larger-than-life beings of mythology and religion.
Okay.
So the Greeks presented the Titans. Mm-hmm. Okay, but the Bible has Goliath.
Okay.
So there's also, what I found out is that there's many different versions of where giants come from.
Yeah.
So I'm not covering all of them.
Just like about everything else. Like,
so don't get mad,
we literally have no idea.
I didn't have that much time, okay? Yeah. I was feeding a baby.
That's fair.
And bottle in one hand, I was taping the other. There's too many.
Too many.
So, but there's also the more modern ones of like Gulliver and the Big Friendly Giant. Okay. I think they made a movie, Big Friendly Giant. The BFG.
Yeah, I know that movie because Lucas and I would see that and be like, big fucking guy. Yep.
The word giant was first coined, I guess, I should say, was 1297 AD.
Okay.
So quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
Not yesterday. Quite a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
It was from Gaians.
Okay.
I had to Google translate that.
Geigens?
So, Geigens.
Okay, that's the toy.
Yeah, that you thought was that your kid would play. Yeah. So that's where the word comes from, of Greek mythology.
Okay.
Currently the word is used to describe larger than average people who suffer from being giant.
Oops, me.
This is actually a very rare medical condition.
So and it happens... I'm so sorry. Let me just ask. So this is not like a mythological thing. This is like the medical term for giantism.
Yes, like where did it come from? Where did the word come from? It was a long time ago, but it was actually people who suffered from being a giant.
Yes, right.
And it's a very rare medical condition, and it happens when a child is exposed to higher levels of growth hormones in their bodies before the fusion of the growth plate, which is puberty.
Okay.
So this condition actually affects about 3 people in a million.
Oh my god.
Which there are some people that are like 7 feet tall.
There's a kid who I just read an article about who's like 16. He's like huge. Like Nike. It's Nike or somebody custom made him shoes because he wears like a size 24 shoe.
Yeah. So it's very rare. But that's actually it's a medical condition. So now we're into like the mythology and folklore of it.
Okay.
And they suggest the archetype of this giant is possibly the personification of human struggle against the destructive forces of Mother Earth.
Oh.
So I think it's more of like a supernatural thing.
But
legends tell of giants living just beyond the furthest mountain in any given environment and also like remote islands.
Okay.
So they're really secluded, and that's why you don't see
like an earthquake or something. Be like, that's the fucking giants again. They're bowling over there.
So this is another version of it. So the ancient Greeks told stories of giants, and they described them as flesh and blood creatures who lived and died and whose bones could be found coming out of the ground where they were buried long ago. So, indeed, there are human-like bones that can be found in Greece. There are giant bones.
Oh.
So modern scientists, though, today, they did prove that wrong. They were like, there are remains of mammoths, mastodons, woolly rhinoceroses.
That's depressing. I wanted to be real giants.
I know. So back then, they were like, but when these ancient Greeks found the
like,
bones, they're like, this is a giant.
That's more logical than a mammoth, because I didn't know what that was. Or dinosaurs. Remember, George Washington didn't even know what dinosaurs were.
So I'd probably be like, well, this is a large person.
Oh my god.
So Greeks were unfamiliar with these animals. So many believed that they were human remain, like giants. So according to the Greek myth, now this is, so we have some giants who are like, they're just these remote island people. But Greeks actually had an idea of where they came from and how they came to Earth.
Okay.
So The giants were the children of Uranus, or better known as Uranus.
I was just about to say Uranus. Oh.
And Gaia. I think I'm saying that right. It was like Geigens and then Gaia, which means the earth. So Uranus is the sky. Gaia
so Uranus
is
fucked the earth.
Yes. But they were almost never born. Oh. So they were afraid that giants would be too powerful. They're not allowed to be born, so they imprisoned them in Gaia's womb.
Ew.
I don't know how that all works. I don't know where Earth's womb is.
Ew.
Or if it was like a person that was Gaia that was... I don't know. I don't really know a lot of Greek mythology because we covered such a small section. It was like Zeus and all of his children. That's all I know.
That'd be a big womb.
I love Greek mythology. I just don't know much about it. Sorry. So uncomfortable, clearly.
Right.
Gaia convinced her older son, Kronos,
okay,
to attack Uranus, to attack the ass. And he did.
Go beat up my baby daddy.
He attacked it. And then the blood that spilled on Gaia, I don't know. You know,
I think they're supposed to be like people, though.
Yeah, like they're people.
They're people. Well, they're gods.
Yes.
But like people.
Right.
Haven't you ever seen Thor? It's Chris Pratt. No, it's not. It's a Hemsworth brother.
Yeah, it's not Chris Pratt. He's the Jurassic guy now.
But he's also a superhero.
Yes, he is. Which one is he?
Don't know. Does he even have a power? I don't think he actually has a power.
You know someone's going to be so pissed off.
I know. My husband.
Yeah.
That's who's going to be pissed. Yeah. He's like, we watched these movies together. I don't get it. What do you want me to say?
My husband makes me watch stupid movies that are like made with, I don't know, camera phone. He likes like their shark movies. And there was like scientists, they're all in bikinis. And they're like, it's fracking. And that's why he's like,
sorry?
How he knows it's going to be a good movie I have to watch is that if like the movie rating reviews, it has like a 1.4 star. He's like, we're watching it.
I could not.
So we watch a lot of stupid movies.
Oh,
anyway, so Kronos attacked the ass, blood spilled, and then Gaia released the giants from their prison.
Oh,
so
nice.
Kronos took power, but was soon overthrown by the god Zeus. Which we know.
I heard he's a dick.
We know him.
We know him.
And we don't like him.
I heard from his other baby mama that he is
I think Zeus had a lot
real
of
jerk
mamas.
And doesn't pay baby support or child support.
Yeah.
So.
So they had too many kids. All of them. Way too many kids.
All of them.
Probably not all of them. There's probably one that had one, but I don't know. So the giants were enraged by the defeat of their savior and brother. And they took up... They made a war against Zeus and the Greek gods in this like epic battle.
Yeah.
But the giants were defeated because there's giants against gods. And so they are buried under mountains where their tormented shivers were said to cause earthquakes and volcanic eruptions.
Oh.
So that's how the Greek mythology part of it. Now, if you know like most European tales, which... a lot of us do because we're forced to read them in school and stuff.
That's true.
They always have the giants like they're cruel or stupid. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like, and they're like cannibalism people. And they also have one eye sometimes. Like they kind of go to Cyclops.
Like a Cyclops. Mm-hmm.
But then the heroes who would kill them in the stories, it's always like by like wit than strength.
Yeah. I said like, handsome. They're good looking.
They're supposed to be like...
Yeah, because everyone's mean to ugly people.
Yeah.
They're like, these... people are big and ugly.
Yeah.
They're the enemy. You know?
Look at them.
For real. My eyes! My eyes! that is how all the stories went.
It is. And then
for real.
You have the handsome man that comes in and...
yeah. Outsmarts all the big fat dummies. You know?
And sometimes there would be a battle, but...
yeah.
I think Beowulf was one that was... There was an epic... I thought it was... a giant.
Yeah, for real though. I'm sorry. Are you?
I'm done. That was it.
Yeah, because I feel like I've read, and maybe it wasn't giants. Maybe it was like dwarfs.
Oh yeah, that too.
Maybe we talked about that. Mm-hmm. How like it is it's based off like real people who have medical issues, and people just make horrible stories about them to be discriminatory. You know?
Yeah.
So
discriminatory. Handsome person coming in.
Yeah, I'm good looking and white and a man.
Let me outsmart you.
Save the day. That is very interesting, though.
So
I did not know
origin. That. There's many. There's many versions of it.
Are they real? Are they not real? That's where I come in. So, and the reason I came up with this topic is because I saw these TikToks forever ago. It's always fucking TikTok of a guy who claims he saw a giant on a mountain. So let me show you the video.
It's a person, dude. No, seriously, pull over, pull over.
No.
There's a person standing there.
No, it's not.
Dude, have you seen what I've seen right now?
What do you think?
He's moving the camera around so much.
But it does kind of look like a person up there.
It does.
And everyone's like, that's so far away, and like someone said cameraman had one job. That's so far away. So if it was that far away, then whoever's standing there must be really fucking big. Right?
Sure.
And it wasn't me. I wasn't on the mountain that day.
It was me.
It was me. And so this guy, his name's Andrew.
Andrew Dawson.
And Andrew Dawson.
Okay.
And he kept going back to this mountain and making videos. And, like, he had another one. Hold on, let me pull it up here. Where on the same mountain, there was a bunch of, like, military vehicles and, like, helicopters and all this stuff. We'll insert the videos. Here's kind of the horrible thing, though. He's dead.
Who?
This guy filming all these videos. He is dead. And you can go look up his TikTok account, but there was a bunch of, like, helicopters around the mountain and whatever, and he claims, like, they were going to extract it and blah, blah, blah. Oh. And everyone's like, it's a satire account. It's a satire account. And he started posting about how, like, there would be vehicles and they would tell him to turn around. And then these vehicles started to, like, show up at his house and he'd see him out the window like he was being stalked. Oh. And he made a very serious video saying, like, I'm not suicidal. And, like, people are following me and it's really weird. Where then, like, a month later, he committed suicide. Which, I'm just going to say, too, he could have had mental health stuff. It could have been a satire account. But the whole, like, Our Giants Real community have really, like, taken a hold of it, of course.
Right.
And are saying that it was a government cover-up because he was posting about things he shouldn't have.
Interesting.
And I feel bad. I'm so sorry, like, if this was, like, a genuine... his account was claiming, like, it wasn't. So, I mean, I don't know. It could have been, like, a whole setup. Like, maybe he did that and he was suicidal and this is how he wanted to go. I don't know. But that's what made me think about it. I was like, oh, we need to start talking about giants, you know? I just love, like, seeing people's opinion on if this, like, mythical creatures are real. And yeah, that story is really sad. And I'm serious. You can go on Reddit. All the people who actually think giants are real think, like, this guy was kidnapped and killed by the government and the military for a cover-up.
Interesting. And if it's not, that's so sad.
It is sad. And
it's sad either way, but it's like, that's really sad. Like, if he actually suffered from something.
And there are people who have satire accounts or, like, just, like, accounts where they want the views and they, like, fake, like, hauntings and things like that. Yeah. It's just really weird that he made the video, like, I'm not suicidal and people are following me, and then committed suicide. Yeah. But he could also have been suffering from mental illnesses. And that's just something, like, well, obviously his family's not going to speak out about it.
No.
The comments are off on the account. Part of me is like, maybe we should take the account down, which is kind of weird that they still have it up. Maybe because they do believe something happened to him.
Right.
You know, like, we really don't know.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
I know.
But interesting.
Sorry, both my stories were real fucking bummers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Monday.
I know. Sorry, guys. God. I'm sorry.
No, it is interesting, though. But very sad. Obviously, we won't know what really happened. But
I was kind of like, well, it's really weird that that happened.
Yeah, it's very weird that everything lined up. But I wonder, like you said, was it a way?
Maybe he did that just...
It was
to get
a satire account.
Yeah, but... I don't know. We don't know. That's it.
Interesting.
That's all. Sorry.
I don't know if this made me believe giants anymore now.
Oh no, I don't think giants are real. My opinion is like what I talked about earlier. Like, I bet there was somebody with it's giantism, right? Like, that's what they call it. Because there's people with it today.
Yeah, very rare
and it actually is like really sad because those people have a lot of issues, like, with movement, and their bodies hurt because they're so large, you know? And it's hard for them to find clothes and all these things. And I just feel like people were making up stories just, you know, as a derogatory thing.
Yeah. I saw one person that they said he did suffer from this. It's done. They did suffer from this, and they had a lot of heart problems.
Yeah. And I was gonna say too, when you asked me like what I know of giants, I always think of the guy from the movie Big Fish.
Oh,
I love that guy. Yeah, gentle giants, we love them.
So I think what we could take from this is that
what can we take from this?
Is more of a storytelling thing, as most things.
It's just
are.
fun. I feel like most of our topics about things that aren't really just for fun.
Yeah.
So
we're not out there looking for gnomes or.
I mean, I was this weekend. That's how I spent my Mother's Day.
I knew it.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. That's about it.
But interesting.
Yeah.
I would like to know more about that.
You should. We can't. I mean, you can't even comment anymore. You can't even see the original comments. So, like, if he commented back on something, you can't see it. And I will say, like, if you go back and watch some of the videos, it does seem like more like a satire kind of thing. Like,
which are so common on TikTok.
It's a thing. It is. But I couldn't find any comments from the family. Nothing like that. And all the comments were shut off. So
honestly, that poor family.
I know, because
I mean, if something
now I'm
really
kind of an asshole, like, talking about it and bringing more attention. But
a different way. We're not sitting here going, this was true. He got
I feel
all
like
those things. I think he must have suffered from something.
Yeah.
And that poor family has to deal with a bunch of people thinking that
I know
it might have been bigger than it was.
Yeah, it is really sad.
That's really sad.
I know. Yeah.
Thanks for ruining my Monday.
I know, I'm so sorry. Both my stories were such a bummer. And I guess not as much research as I thought it would be. Sorry. I thought there was more to it. I thought it was going to take me a minute to talk about. Sorry.
Interesting.
All right.
Well,
that's what you get.
I don't know if I believe giants any more than I just started, but it was nice to learn something.
I think, though. There are stories about, like, people just being larger back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
So
we know that it's true today.
Would we be really big if our planet was bigger, too? Are we like fish in a fishbowl?
Oh.
That's a good question for you, too. Let us know in the comments.
What do you think?
What do you think? Am I a horrible person for my stories? I think so.
Don't tell us in the comments.
That's okay. At least your teeth look better in this episode.
All right.
All right.
See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.